can you describe the elimination game versus Guatemala? I don't know, feelings, emotions, score. I don't know. Obviously.
Yeah, I was super nervous. Like the most nervous I've ever been in my life playing a soccer game. And I was excited because I was in LA and that's where I'm from.
Bienvenidos aquí a un nuevo video de Mago Azul. Ahora tenemos una entrevista exclusiva junto con una crack, junto con una jugadora de la Selecta femenina. Tenemos aquí a Makenna Domínguez. Hi, Makenna. What's up?
Hi.
Bueno, vamos a explicar un poco sobre la metodología de la entrevista, ya que como saben, bueno, Makenna no sabe totalmente hablar en español aún, I get, pero...
Yeah.
Vamos a poner los subtítulos como siempre abajo de nuestro video para que no se pierdan, obviamente, ¿no? But, okay. Oh, I forget. No olvídense de suscribirse al video, al canal, por favor, porque así ayudan a que este programa siga creciendo y también para que tengamos invitadas como Makenna y otro tipo de personas. Pero hoy sí comenzaremos con la entrevista. Hi, Makenna, but tell me your story in football and soccer. In what time began this dream? I don't know.
It's actually really funny. None of my family members played soccer growing up. And my dad actually wanted me to play baseball. And
Okay.
he was really adamant on me being a baseball, softball player. So that was my first sport. And I started really, really young. I was like, as soon as I could walk, I was hitting a baseball bat. And that continued up until I was about 5. And um, my uncle saw me and was like, "Hey, like you should maybe get her into soccer. Like that'd be good for her. Like I bet she would do really good." And my dad was like, "No, like she's gonna play baseball. She's gonna play softball. Like she's not gonna play that. Like I don't know anything about that sport. Like no, no." And then my uncle was like, "I'm gonna like you should go and sign her up for the rec league at this time or whatever. I'll be there." And then Meta was like, "Okay, whatever." And like the day came and my dad didn't show up. So then my uncle signed me up for my dad and without my dad's knowledge. And so then I
Okay.
started my first season. So then I ended up starting my first season playing soccer, but just like it was just the rec league, like not a big deal. And my dad didn't really like watch. He was just like reading his newspaper as I was doing it because he was like, "Oh, like she loves baseball. Like she's gonna do that."
Okay.
And
Sorry,
then
Makenna.
eventually,
Your dad is Salvadorian, no?
yes, he is.
Okay. Okay.
And
Oh, continue.
yeah, and so then eventually I started to really love soccer and I got to a point where I was doing both sports and my dad was like, "We can't do both anymore and you're going to have to choose which one you want to do." And I ended up choosing soccer to his disappointment. But he like it was the best decision in the long run. I mean, now of course.
Repeatedly.
Yeah, and he like loves soccer so much now. Like he completely like learned the sport with me and so did my mom and now it's just like a huge part of all of our lives.
Okay. Let's go to talk with Selecta about Selecta. You started training with Selecta in January. It's
Mhm.
correct? Yes. Okay. But I'm 100% sure that Eric Acuña called before January. What is it? What call this that? Oh, I don't know. What was this call like? And what he tell you?
Well, I was in the middle of my season for college and I got
2023.
yes.
Okay.
And he reached out to me and was like, "Are you Salvadorian?" And I was like, "Yes." And then he was like, "Do you want to play on the team?" And I was like, yeah, I do. And then he was like, okay, I have tryouts, touring the US. Well, first he actually wanted me to come like straight into a camp while they were in the middle of the Gold Cup qualifying. But I was in the middle of my season and I was like, and I was also hurt at the time. So I was like, I can't come, but maybe like at the end of the season, I'll be able to. And he was like, okay, well, we're doing tryouts in the US. Like, can you make any of these dates in any of these cities? And I was able to make the Virginia one, which was like one of the last dates that he had. And so I drove up from North Carolina to Virginia and I tried out. And he was like, okay, I want you to come to a camp in El Salvador in January. And I was like, okay. So then I came in January and I made the team. So
Okay. Eh, your story in Selecta began very quickly, for my opinion. But
yes, yes.
what helped in the group, what helped you in joining the team? Sorry.
Well, yes, I understand that. Well, all the girls were super, super nice, like super welcoming. Like when I came, they were like telling me, like introducing themselves, like introducing everyone else, and like being like, "Oh, you're gonna love this," or like just like relating with me because a lot of them speak Spanish and English, and then the ones who only speak Spanish were even like making an effort to like say the little bit of English that they know to like get to know me. And it was just like super, like it felt like a family, like as soon as I walked in. So it just made me really comfortable and like knowing that like this team would support me and I'd be able to support them,
Only
even though
Eric,
it was all super quick.
only Eric Acuña helped you, or other teammate?
No, it was really all the teammates and also Sam Fisher. She was coming
Okay.
in to the same time as me, and we kind of like had the same timeline of our time with Selecta, so it was easy to like be with her, like have not be alone and be with her, and then we both were able to like integrate within the team, and everyone's amazing and welcoming us and supporting
Okay.
us.
Okay, Makenna. Can you describe the elimination game versus Guatemala? I don't know, feelings, emotions, score. I don't know. Obviously.
Yeah, I was super nervous. Like the most nervous I've ever been in my life playing a soccer game. And I was excited because I was in LA and that's where I'm from. So I knew I would have a
You're
lot
from
of
LA,
family.
no?
And I knew I would have a lot of family there. So like that was comforting. But I was also just like nervous to play on such a big stage and like be able to show everyone what we could do. And literally within like the first like 15 minutes, I was just like, what is going on? Because there's so many people. It was super loud. And it was my first international game. But after those 15 minutes, I like settled in and was like, okay, like I can do this. And it was really unforgettable.
Okay, okay. Uh, Continue the interview with what is your summary in the Gold Club, W Gold Club?
Summary.
Yes. I don't know. What was the summary in the Gold Cup, in the last Gold Cup?
Um, it was hard for sure. The games were super close together, so it was hard to like recuperate your body for that next matchup. Um, but it was definitely like a learning experience for all of us. I definitely think we were better than what we showed, and I know Profe um Acuña, he like expressed that in interviews and was like, we're better than this, and we definitely are. But like being able to have the opportunity to play on such a big stage with all these other big countries just shows that we're like we can be with them. And the more experience we get at this level, the more we'll be able to really show what we can do.
Okay, okay. But you can still play with Selecta in El Salvador. I don't know, it's a small dot in your Selecta career?
Yeah. I mean, I obviously have only been with the team for less than a year. Um,
It's a young
but
career, right?
but yeah, so that being the only tournament I've played with the team, is definitely hard for me to like gauge on um what we're gonna do next or like how the next tournament is gonna feel. But I'm definitely excited for how that will go and what my next years will look like with La Selecta.
Okay. El Salvador rise the level in women's soccer is assured, it's obviously. But what do you think about this? Can you say one thing needs the selected to improve?
Um, Honestly, maybe just like playing with each other more. I mean, I have only been with the team for less than a year, so for me, it's more like playing with everyone more and then like really getting to know everyone's styles because there's a thing like you could have a really talented team, but if you're not connected, then it's not going to work. And you could have a less talented team, but if you're connected, then you could be the best team in the world. So I think like really understanding how everyone plays and like being super connected with everyone and getting to know everyone more because I've really only had 3 camps with everyone. Um, then like it will really build our level and we could really show everything that we have.
Okay. What is the goal in the team? Goal in the team? Qualifying to World Cup or other thing? Because I speak with Sam Fisher, with Vicky Mesa, and say, hey, the goal is qualifying to World Cup. But what's your opinion?
Yeah, no, the goal is definitely to qualify for a World Cup. Um, that is what we've been working for this whole program. I mean, obviously I haven't been a part of that, but from what the other girls have told me, like we're working to be on that world stage. We deserve to be on that world stage. And they with the 2 new additions in the CONCACAF slots for the World Cup qualifying, it's definitely a possibility and we should definitely be one of those teams that um should be in consideration for making that.
Okay. Can you describe Eric Acuña, Profe Eric Acuña, in one word? It's hard,
Wow, one word. That's hard.
eh? Well, okay, two words.
Passionate for sure
Okay,
and dedicated.
okay, okay,
Um, he puts his life to making this team better and supporting us and our health and our journeys and our development. And um, he is just so dedicated to making this team work. And his personality reflects his passion for the game. And and he gets on us for sure, but it's definitely from a source of he knows what we're capable of and he's just passionate to get that out to us and make sure
okay,
that we believe in ourselves as much as he believes in us.
okay. Uh, how is the soccer in your university, Makenna? North Carolina. Hey,
Yeah.
it's a big university.
Yeah, we're doing really well this season so far. We're 10-1 and we're number 2 in the country at the moment. We're number 1 in our conference and we've won 6 games and we have a game tomorrow to solidify our top of the conference. And we're in the ACC, which is one of if not the hardest conference in the college game right now. So it's definitely a high level being playing at this team, and it definitely prepares me well for going to La Selecta and playing internationally. But it's definitely 2 different styles of play. Like I have to like shift my um shift my mindset from when I'm here versus when I'm playing internationally.
Okay. Uh, Is your senior is your senior year, no?
Yes.
Okay. Is pressure for you play in the university team because you are in the senior? You're senior.
Yeah, there's definitely some pressure that comes with being an upperclassman that has like been all the way through the program, especially because last year we lost a lot of players. We lost just under 20 players of what we had last year, and we added around 15 to 17 new players. So it's
It's
definitely
hard.
like, yeah, it's hard to like come to a whole new team and then also be one of the leaders and upperclassmen of
You
the
are a veteran
team.
in the team.
Yes, yes. And we have to, and there's only four of us that are true seniors. So for us to like have to set the standard for the new team and like really show them the ropes of what this program is about definitely has pressure to it. But this team has been really amazing and they've all shown up and put everything that we've asked into every training and every game, and I couldn't be I couldn't be more happy to be with a better group of people.
Okay. Who are your role models or yes, role models in the women's soccer?
Um for the longest time it was Alex Morgan.
Obviously.
Yeah, and then just like growing up, I like saw a lot of myself in her and just like her story coming to her national team and just how like she was a little bit of a late bloomer and didn't make the team until like later in her career, wasn't on any of the youth teams. And that's kind of something similar with me where I wasn't on any of the youth teams coming in and I just like came onto the senior team and had to like find my way and believe in myself and um yeah, I kind of like see myself in that path, but definitely definitely her for sure.
Okay, Alex Morgan. Okay. Uh, for this interview, I checked your Instagram. Sorry, but for this interview, I saw that your boyfriend, I don't know, play in the Colorado Switchbacks. I don't know.
Yes.
In the same team with Jairo Enriquez, uh,
Yes.
Salvadorian
Mhm.
player playing the Selecta. But have you been talk with Jairo?
Yes. Yes. I've gone to visit my boyfriend a couple times and we always are with Iro and his family and his wife Stephanie, like his kids. I love them all. Like I've become pretty close to all of them. And we've talked about La Selecta and like just the things that we've done and the federation and just staying there at camp. So yeah, definitely. Definitely have am friends with him.
Okay, Makenna. Uh, After the Gold Cup, did you receive, I don't know, offers to play with professional teams?
Um, no, not at the moment, but I am still in my college season and I can't really talk to all of them right now. And I'm honestly like focusing on my college season, but no, not not any yet.
But you can, I don't know, you wish play professional soccer, no?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Uh, I saw in the past you played some games with USL team. I don't know what happened with that.
That's just a summer league team. It's USL semi-pro, so it's like it's still an amateur team. And it was just a team that I could play with to get games while I was in my off season with college.
Okay. And the last, the last is for your future. It's obviously for your future. I don't know. After the university, after your graduation, what is your plan about the professional soccer?
Um, Honestly, I don't have a plan right now. It's kind of just whatever comes up, whatever I try out for. There's no more draft in the US, so technically everyone is just a free agent, which means I have reign to go and try out wherever I want, or whatever pro team wants to reach out to me to try out, I can go. And I don't really have a plan. I I wouldn't mind going overseas, um, like Sam Fisher in Serie A. I would love to be over there. It's really just like my best offer is probably what I'm going to take.
Okay, okay. Hey, Makenna. Uh, Tell me some words, some stands in Spanish. Hey, Makenna.
Oh
Some
gosh.
words.
Uh, Gracias por todo, por uh, hablar a mí, pero
No, hey, yes, fine. Yes, sad, Makenna. Thank you for your time. Thank you for accept the interview.
yes, thank you so much. Gracias.
Gracias a ti. Bueno, magos, gracias por ver esta entrevista con Makenna Domínguez. Ha sido un placer hablar con ella y prontito tendrán muchas más noticias acerca del fútbol salvadoreño. Así que gracias por ver este video y será hasta la próxima. Chao.